Hey guys, it's Tandrake and I'm here with some Troy, or Total War Saga Troy. I have done a little bit of a mess around. I'm not good with Total War games. I will honestly admit that. That's why I was obviously playing on easy. But I was just going through the tutorial and everything with Agamemnon, since that's the easy starting situation. I'm going to be doing something a little bit harder though. I'm going to be going with Odysseus.
Master of the subtle word.
I could have gone with any of them, really. Agamemnon, Menelaus, whatever his name is. You can't play as him or him. Achilles you can though. Then obviously you can't play as, I think it's Troy itself.
I'll finish this fight.
So you have Hector, which is that one, which is Hector of Troy. Paris, which is obviously Paris of Troy. Irenaeus, which is Dardania. And Charpedon, which is down there.
Integrity is all.
So yeah, but I'm not going to be playing as one of the Trojans. I want to play as Odysseus, to be exact, because of the whole bow thing. Agamemnon's alright, but he's doesn't really get much. Like it's depending on how they play. Like for example, this faction doesn't get a defender where Agamemnon is a defender, but I don't find him playing very good in the when he fights other people. So he's not bad, but he's not like great. It's not like a warlord or a fighter champion. So, and he can't get fighter champions, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so I'm not good at these games. So I am going to be having it on easy, because I have the worst luck in the world, as you've probably seen with some of my other series. I just want to do the playthrough and all of that and just enjoy it, and maybe I'll pick some things up on the way and do it again. I may not even finish the campaign, because these are long games and everything. So yeah, factions, safe havens, unique agent actions. Spies can construct safe havens, safe haven buildings in foreign settlements. Heroes can recruit units in regions where safe havens are built. Safe haven building types depend on existing military building present in your own settlement. Coastal mastery, unique buildings available for construction that surpass those of other factions. You can build them in coastal settlements only. You can only upgrade the main building in landlocked settlements. Now, recommended playstyles is stealthy and fast moving units that best utilizing for outflanks and rear charges, while the main line is strong enough to hold the enemy. So in other words, you're not working on your infantry can hold, but you're trying to get around the side and shoot them in the sides and in the back and get everything in the back zone. So you got Odysseus' Midnight Runners. They're a medium, experts in flanking, special missile weapon, and they stalk. I'm not 100% sure what the stalking is. The missile damage is 44, the normal damage is 100, so that's actually quite good. Their armor's half decent, so they're actually half decent in a fight sort of thing. They can hold their own. Guerrilla stalkers, which are light, expert in hiding, armor piercing, sniping. Their range is good, their damage is good. I mean, you look at the range here, 75 and a missile damage of 44. 67 and 115. So yeah, these outshoot and they do more damage. But when you look at armor, morale, melee attack, sort of 35 melee attack, 30 armor, 45 and 50 attack sort of thing. So they're better off just getting in, you know. They have more damage in total there. But that goes on like different things. Unspottable. Okay, that's pretty good. Stalk. This unit can move hidden in any terrain. Awesome. Remains hidden whilst firing as well, which is the whole snipe. And they can vanguard deploy, which is also awesome. Light cavalry, which have stalk, armor piercing, expert in hiding, blah blah blah, and then exemplary ambushers. So the whole thing of this is going to be ambushing. Plus 12% to campaign movement at sea, 5% morale when fighting at sea. Right, so we're going to go for this one for now. Troy, Mycenaean Greece. So I may go for that one later, depending on how it goes. So obviously Troy is one of those lot. Mycenaean and Greece is, it's around there somewhere, I think. Can't quite remember. So here we go into the world of Troy.
Mere playthings of the gods?
Are we mere playthings of the
Do we
gods?
plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices? Sorry. I mean, that's gotta suck to have your wife taken.
You've risked the safety of Troy.
Yes, he has. Because now Sparta
Troy
wants
is
him
my
dead.
home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you.
Brother, I can fight. Go, seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
Yeah.
Helen's flight was a grave wound to Achaean pride. King Menelaus will have his revenge. And his brother will have his war with Troy, just as the gods intended.
So, one thing I will note is that they do have Ajax in this, which he is actually quite a famous historical figure from this period of time, but he's not as a playable character, so I do feel like they're going to do something with that later on as part of either a DLC or a free DLC, because it should be a character that you can play, but you can't at this point in time, because I know Ajax stood along Achilles at the Battle of Troy, and he done supposedly he had the strength of 10 men. He was a bit like a more Greek. Okay, are you working? I don't know if it's still recording or if it's just frozen. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Are you gonna load? One frame, it says 1 frame. Oh wait, it's gone back up. Okay, I don't know if that cut me off or not.
Odysseus,
I don't know what I was saying. It froze for a while there.
Abduction, and that is war.
Paris of Troy must pay!
Paris
King
of Troy
Agamemnon of
must pay.
high-walled Mycenae must avenge this insult to his brother.
Troy thinks to slight me, but they will pay the price.
You are king of Ithaca, and the master of deception. Wise and resourceful. Great heroes like Achilles himself will take heed of your counsel. Each of Helen's original suitors must decide whether to honor their oath, calling on them to defend Helen's husband.
The wine dark sea lures me from my home.
The Teleboans, once obedient to the kings of Ithaca, are now trying their fortune as sea raiders.
But that's not gonna
You
happen.
need to put an end to their lawless ambitions. Choose your allies wisely, and confront your enemies without fear.
Okay. Okay. So, Ithaca, how they play. Agents of wily Odysseus can sneak into foreign settlements and unbeknownst to their owner, enable the construction of a safe haven building inside. Ithaca warriors flock in secret to these buildings, ready to be recruited if their lord needs them. And the coastal
The enemy
pass
sends their warriors against you to ravage your lands and sack your cities. That path.
Right, you go away. Defeat an army belong to the Telebons. Okay, so there's the Telebons, and that's Telebons. So,
Shining Odysseus.
You may find my dubious skill.
I want you to come down here. Oh, what? Oh, can you not? Okay, so they've implemented that one. Okay. So, if they're on land, you can't send them to another piece of land without sending them to the water first. Okay, right. So what have we got? We got heavy sword skirmishers, missile damage and ranged missile damage, sword skirmishers, islanders, which are melee, javelin infantry and javelin infantry. They're ambushers though. So what do we have access to? Arcane slingers, young spears, sword skirmishers, and islanders. Right, I will get to that in a second. We do not have stone. So we need wood because wood is the building resource along with everything else, but wood is the most important. You do have gold, but it's not really used as the currency of paying your troops. Bronze is actually used to pay your troops. And food. Lots of things use different things. So we're going to get some stone first, because we have 0 stone and we will probably need it very, very soon. And that's 80 stone per turn, which is actually half decent. Right, let's do this fight. So he has slingers, young spears, some club, and oh no, that's club and that's axe. So we're gonna have to, I don't know, we outnumber them, so we could probably go head to head, but I want to do this in a smart way and play as Odysseus should be played. And is it? Well, it's gone down to run 1 frame, but everything seems to still be moving a little bit on the screen. Oh no, it seems to have stopped. Hopefully it's not cutting me off in these pieces. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping that that doesn't cut me off whenever that happens, because that could be very, very annoying. So, what? These guys are the storks. Oh, none of these have snipe. Okay, so... But these do have vanguard deployment, so they're going to be deploying over there. What if I deploy those there? These have vanguard deployment. So if I have these here, that one can't vanguard deploy. Start battle. Right, Odysseus,
Use the natural features of this landscape to your advantage.
get up there,
Forests and hills make
you
good hiding
guys
places for the stealthy warrior.
head over there. Are they coming to me? Because they were there, but they seem to have disappeared. See, I can't see around that corner, so they could also come from that direction, which would kind of upset my plan. So you guys, I'm gonna move over here. And I'll move you guys up there. And Odysseus, Would you move over there? Right, so he has some abilities. He's got Snipe and Flights of Artemis. But you gotta get Rage. He has to actually fight to get Rage. There are abilities later on that do give you an amount, like a passive gain of Rage, but they are like really, really far on. And then there is Aristeria, which you gain it as you fight, and when it maxes out, you gain, obviously, as you can see, no cooldowns for abilities, plus 25%, 25 HP per second, 20% armor, 30% melee attack, frenzied stamina, and unbreakable. Okay, so they're not actually moving, so I'm just gonna send Odysseus to take a few pot shots, and because he's gonna outrange them easily. And see if I can get him to move forwards. Okay, so I'm going to pull him back. I'm going to pull him back to here. They're still invisible. That's fine with me. As long as you hurry up and turn. Okay, I'm going to move him back here. And these three, I'm going to move back towards the woods. And I'm going to move these guys back here. And Odysseus, you're going to move back towards the woods as well. Because they're going to run into that and get peppered so badly, and then they're gonna cry about it. And Odysseus is gonna turn around and he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, do you like it when I shoot you?" There you go. There you go. Oof, that was Odysseus' shot. Okay, so you guys, I want you to come up here.
The foe has
Actually, I kind of want you to charge for them. Yeah, they didn't get far. Right, so I'm going to charge you for that, you for that, and you for that one. And Odysseus, shoot for them.
Victory is close enough to taste.
I want you to go for them. So yeah, that's the strats that you would involve. Damn, that power though. That was 4, 5, 6, 7 in like one throw. This one's still got a throw left. Yeah, they're leaving now.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
That's fine, I don't mind. As long as they keep fighting. It's grand with me, just don't hit my own troops. And you're hitting my own troops. Okay, no, no, no. They should finish off those before they get to the edge, because they've made it in this game that you're actually faster than routing units, so you can actually wipe out an entire army after beating them, so that will actually catch up to them. That's definitely dead, that's definitely dead, and that one should be more or less finished as well. He's definitely dead as well. They've nearly done. So yeah, like 7 more, 5 more. there's only 4 of them anyway, but they should catch up to them. Like, going through forests and everything slows you down, but then again it slows them down as well. 4, 2... They've actually finished killing them? Okay, so... There we go. Oh, they look beautiful as well, that's the thing. Like, so well detailed. If I can get one of you to stand still. Look at these guys. Like, their armor varies, which is pretty awesome. But then again, look. Oh, wait. Look at his chest hair. The amount of detail they put on these units is unreal.
Odysseus.
Right, let him do that because they're out of range at the minute. God, the trees. I do like, look at the setting of this. This map alone is absolutely amazing. I mean, look, right, you could literally do a holdout here with spearmen, archers facing both ways with something like Odysseus right in the middle, just going back and forth, shooting. You can also have like archers up here and they shoot over into units, and same with up here and they shoot over. It's an absolutely amazing what this game is capable of, because it's way more based on the strategy of, like, with the Total War it was very much like this, but you didn't have the level of it. Like, archers mean like spearmen and everything, or javelin throwers, they're actually incredibly good in this compared to what they were in any of the other games. Come on. He's actually got his thing, so I hope he doesn't manage to... Oh no, he's gonna escape. He got away. He got away. Wow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, like, spear throwers have so much damage on them. Shields, fair enough, they do a lot of defense on arrows, but at the same time it's a back and forth thing on that. Right, I don't think that's going to be necessary. I think treasure might be, well, that's only food. Screw it, I'll take the money. I'll take the replenishment. I mean, defeated the enemy. Okay,
New
so
recruits can be trained to build up your forces,
yes,
and replace warriors lost in battle. This
okay, decisive
will be a
battle.
long war,
God damn it,
and
dog!
your
You're really freaking out
adversaries
tonight.
gather in strength. You would be
Killed in
wise
battle.
to look
Okay.
to your own armies in response.
Young spears, sword skirmishers. I think sword skirmishers are a decent thing to have, and I'm gonna go for some. No, I'll leave it for now until I get the upgrades. Right, so we own Ithaca and Same. We need Karanoi and Hyri to complete it. So let's have a look. This is a food farm. There's stone. I'm not sure what Hyri is. Hyri is bronze, which is money. That's an army capabilities. Each one has their own things. So, like, for example, you have ports. These are military type buildings. Then you have the resources type. Now, for example, fair enough, you can get marble squares, which I think you can get with all of them, but it drops the happiness. You can minus influence for this, but this isn't with every one of them. So, like, the arable land and grain carts would be different. You could have a kiln. It's kind of the same with the Hunter's Lodge. I'm not sure if the Hunter's Lodge works the same. Same as that.
Thank you, Athena.
All of these give food in a basis. Not all of them, but most of them. I'm gonna go with that one right there. And as you can see, that was 100 wood and 210 food. Now, food doesn't, like, 210 is nothing. I'm making 7 times the amount. Wood, I'm making a decent amount, but not as much as food. So, yeah, let's end the turn. I'm going to take the city. And then I know it's a short video for a video like this, but I just wanted a short one because it is quite late at night, and technically this came out yesterday. Okay, a shrewd plan. As you contemplate the military campaign that lies before you, your thoughts turn to Troy and its legendary walls, said to have been erected by Poseidon and Apollo themselves. Should you ever find yourself besieging the Trojan capital, you will require more than brute strength to breach its gates. You begin to conceive a stratagem that might ensure victory with minimal loss of life should your armies ever find themselves before the city's battlements. Right, so Odysseus actually created...
strength alone will not win this war.
Thank you.
Issue a decree
I understand.
ordering your finest minds to research new methods of war.
Yes, I am doing that. That's why it says 6 up there. Yeah.
War is expensive.
Oh my god, just go
but
away.
even in times of peace,
I get it, I get it. I need to change that.
This quick-witted agent may build a safe haven in even the most hostile of lands. Send them forth.
Go away. Right, so Odysseus actually created the idea of the what's it called? Trojan horse. And that's what was used to actually destroy Troy itself. So right, boathouse, 110 food per turn plus 4% to all resources in the province, which will be very useful. Besieged armies can leave the settlement via the port. So if you've got an army in a city, you can leave via the port. And more line of sight, which I can do the same there. I don't think there's much point in having them both, but you can't get rid of one because they are ports. And then I can up this and get light spearmen. Now, they're not awesome in any which way or form, so yeah, but this plus 200 experience of all units per turn. Own armies in this province. So in other words, if you have any army, you want to quick level them, you want to get a watchtower, well, the end game one is watchtower patrols. That's 300 per turn on XP, and it will do it, right? Minus 20% movement to campaign movement of enemy, and 120% line of sight. So I'm going to be popping that one in there, and I'm going to be popping that one in there. As you can see, I'm down to 240. They are sending 2 more troops up.
I'll have to refuse.
Okay, so I want to go in there and I want to build a safe haven. I don't know if they have any other place. Okay, so the safe haven, I wanted to show you this first. There we go, look. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Right, so Tier 1, Warrior's Lodge and Skirmisher's Camp. Warrior's Lodge gives you the ability to have plus 4% campaign casualty, 3% happiness, and 1 influence over this province. And you can recruit young spears, sword skirmishers, and islanders. The Skirmisher's Camp gives you Archean slingers, island skirmishers, and ambushers. 4% casualty replenishment again, 8% campaign movement range, which is the difference instead of happiness, and 1% influence. Tier 2 is the same sort of thing, just higher tier units really. and then tier 3 is the same again. But you're building something that's 3,500, for example, for that one. For happiness, you don't really need happiness. Get that. Get the movement range. Then again, it depends if you want like the Midnight Runners, the Warriors of Ithaca, Heavy Shielded Spearmen, something melee or ranged. Ranged is obviously the campsite instead of the cabin. They're all an encampment shack. Okay, so that ranged over melee, whatever. But look, 540 tier 2, 1,360, 1,500 tier 3, 3,520, 2,660. All of that is wood. That is stuff that we do not have as of this point. Right, so I'm gonna scour the coast a little bit, see what's around here and who my next victim after these guys might be.
Divinely blessed.
But for now, we're gonna do this battle. I know obviously we outnumber them, or it's saying that we're going to win this easily. We have one more troop. They do have 3 more slingers to my, or like 3 more range to my range. But they also have a champion fighter. Now I don't know how the fighters go versus the archers, so this could be good, it could be bad, right? Start deployment because it is dry. So the probability is they're going to start off over there. So I'm going to want to put those by there for now. Oh wait, can I? Is this? Yeah. Because it's deep grass, they will allow that. Okay, start battle. Oh. Reform over here. I want you by there. And you by there. Yeah, there you go. That was a dangerous one. I didn't realise they was going to spawn over to the right, otherwise I would have put them over here. Then again, I should really spread my units out a little bit more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them back here. And I'm going to push them back over there. And you, I'm going to put back over here. Let them come forwards into my range. Because obviously they got some spearmen. Young spears, which will get ripped to shreds. Militia, yeah, they're gonna come into a range and then get screwed for it. As you can see, Odysseus is already doing so much damage. So there we go. He should really start doing damage now.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Okay, so they're nearly out.
Victory is close enough to taste.
No, I want you coming down here. Okay, do this. Because as you can see...
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, look at how responsive they are. Like, as soon as you click, they're moving for it. Okay, let's send those 3 for them. That for that. There you go. See, look, they're already out. They're gone. Odysseus is there just ripping people to shreds. Let them charge out. Odysseus, that's 4 down. That's scary. Jesus. Wait for it. They turn to run. Oh, he missed because of that shot.
Hit hard! Let battle commence! Don't hold back!
Normally you can switch. Toggle melee.
You don't look like a challenge. You don't make a persuasive argument.
They're peppering him at least. And look, his shield actually starts, like, even he starts getting peppered with arrows, which is really awesome. Okay, he's running with them. I didn't really want that to happen. So they're still fighting them. So yeah, let's he's still running.
Odysseus, slay them.
So Odysseus will use his bow in battle as well, which is funny. He'll actually use it to strike an enemy. I've seen him do a few things. Like, I've seen bow heroes do things like that. So yeah, if I just switch him out of melee mode.
To battle.
Yo. Yeah, there you go.
Bring death.
Ooh, he missed.
You don't look like a challenge. Fear makes you.
Ooh, just missed. How is that not hitting? It may be hitting actually. Wait for it. Oh yeah, that one hit. Wait, did that kill? Oh no, it didn't. Oof. I swear that. Yeah, he's taking these hits. Oof. Yeah, he's definitely taking these hits. Oh, that finished him. That was beautiful. That was just so good to watch. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna end this episode off here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.